Yes. Speak with companions in need. Who else wants to talk? Balara. I think we need to pat Hassan. That was a scary fight, brother. A dragon that turned into a hydra, and the bad guy cheated and didn't play by the rules of Dragon Age. Which I appreciate, by the way. Letter with the Grey Warden seal. Rook, we're holding against the Blight here, much as we can manage. Having more wardens has helped, but we're still recovering. I've been trying to check in on the local physician when I can. They're a good person trying to deal with a lot of change, and it hasn't stopped them from helping. They don't like being a bother, but if you see them on your way through, maybe see how they are. Evka. Cabin in the Blight. How did Evka get a missive into the Crossroads? So, I'm guessing you want to talk about dragons and have a personal quest, and you want to talk about how your gods just kicked the shit out of us. Although, can I just point out, we absolutely whooped Gillenane's ass last time, and can I point out that in the middle of a storm, in the middle of a blight, Lacanis did a backflip through a knife and still managed to hit the bitch, and the only reason he didn't kill her is because she's wearing a mask. I feel like that's been downplayed quite a bit.
Oh, Rook. Sorry, I mean, hello.
Everything okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yanarl is missing. And others, Strife told me.
What kind of missing?
They went back to where I met you. Where we found the archive. You know, just in case. It's been a week. No one's heard from them. And it's my fault.
It's not your fault, Balara.
Please, I need to blame someone, even if it's me.
But it's not you.
Balara, they know what they're doing. It's not on you.
Isn't it? If I missed something, if that artifact turned back on, let's start looking where we met earlier, where the Veil Jumpers would have gone in. Might be another anomaly, or more demons. Well, let's just be ready.
Loyalty missions.
Ready for what?
For anything.
Loyalty missions, kids. I approve. I see what you're doing. Last time was basically Horizon, for want of a better word. It was basically Horizon. Okay, who else wanted to talk? Tash wanted to talk. Sorry I didn't take you to fight the giant dragon.
Hey, am I interrupting?
Done in a sec. Morning ritual. The Darsam.
Those are the ropes people who follow the Qun wear?
We bind ourselves to remember who we are. Tie down the stuff that's too dangerous to leave loose. My mother made me do it every morning before breakfast. I had big fingers. Used to take me forever. Avatash. Shokratoebra. Only a beast is confounded by knots. A girl masters herself and the Darsam.
Seems like you did.
Looks like you got them under control eventually.
Yeah.
Rook, Tosh, glad I caught you both. The Grey Wardens found a cave that one of the Blighted Dragons uses as its lair.
Where?
In the Hosberg wetlands. There's no sign of the dragon itself, though.
I should check it out. We need to know how different the Blighted Dragons
We
really
just
are.
fought one. It turned into a
They
three-headed
might
thing.
turn into something like Gillenane's archdemon did.
Yeah.
If there's a clue, I have to be ready.
Dude, don't make your whole thing being a dragon warrior. And what are you waddling off for? You just waddled off. Oh, you're doing a Vega. Right. Lots of quests, lots to do. Anyone else want to talk? Emmerich and Harding are having a chat outside, so we can walk in and eavesdrop on them in the weird way that BioWare does stuff now, where we stand around and other characters talk. It's alright, they've been doing it since Mass Effect 3, kids. No, Dragon Age 2 they started doing that. Do apologise. Dragon Age 2 was the first time they did that, because I remember being furious. Hey buddy.
Your power is quite unlike other magic I've seen, Harding. Has coaxing it forth been difficult?
It's actually easy. Maybe too easy? Actually, do you have tips on holding magic back?
I know mental exercises to calm the mind, but if the issue runs deeper than...
Great, I'll take them.
I do like how he's doing mindfulness and stuff. This is a lot of like the therapy that I've done. I mean, it's not helping anymore because I've gotten old and weak. But, yes. Caretaker's over here. What do you want, buddy? What the hell just clicked over there, man? What's that about?
An archdemon falls, a god remains. Fear not, dweller. Success is forged by time.
Might as well level it up. Oh yeah. Level up my boy Davron. Need to find more artifacts to upgrade his power more. So, library, codex, Lords of Fortune, Darsam. These are the lessons Tam Masrans taught me when I was a child. The Darsam bind us to the Qun. Do not be careless. The rope should only hang loose enough to match the curve of a Tama's smile. Do not seek trouble. The rope should not cause pain or restrict your movements. Do not act in anger. The rope should not be too tight for you to undo by yourself. Finish your work. The knots should not come undone as you run and climb. Listen and learn. With training you can tie one limb with each slow breath. Take the time that is needed. You will look silly if the Darsam tangle in your horns. Whether you tie the Darsam well or poorly today, you will tie them again tomorrow. A yellowed note in Shathan's handwriting. You know the funny thing? I'd quite like an actual Canary squad mate. Not a spy. Balara, the demon's barking. Okay, I don't want a bargain with a demon. A search for a missing veil jumper pits. Balara and the team against veil jumpers. Pits Balara and the team against demons in danger and heralds the return of a long forgotten threat. Tash, a little dragon. Support Tash in Hosberg. Do we want to go and fight? We can't do that. The cabin in the Blight. Check on... Return to Hosberg. So we're going to go to Hosberg anyway. So... New quests available in this area. So we'll take Tash. She is detonates weakened, so anyone who applies weakened detonates some. So Emmerich and Balara. Well, we'll take Balara. An improved blight. An improved blight. Notes recovered from Weishaupt. Translated from Elven by Balara, sent to Warden Antoine. The blight was active during our slumber. It can alter living creatures, but its shapes are crude, wasteful. Elganan has requested vassals worthy of a god. Thickening the Darkspawn's bones and quickening their ichor was trivial. Trivial. Other alterations are underway. Pools of blight are easily coaxed to produce darkspawn repeatedly. Some of their properties change without prompting. Their flesh is surprisingly malleable, vital, eager. It used to require greater effort to shape the blight. Did we accumulate more of it in ourselves as we slept? Investigate later. Note from Balara. Is this Gillenane? Does she not know what she looks like, or did she graft on extra bits before getting blighted? I don't know which is worse. Honestly, I don't think they know what they look like. And I don't think they care, because they just consider themselves gods, right? Although I'm sat here with Balara and I'm thinking, if we're checking on the Physician's Apprentice for a Grey Warden thing, we should probably have Davrin with us. So let's bring the Grey Warden, and then Tash, and then probably swap them out once we've done that, because they both detonate weakened. That was an unnecessary flip and a half, eh? What was that about, buddy?
All right. I think we can make this work.
I took
Hey, Mila. How are the wetlands?
blighted.
Right.
The wardens have a lot to do.
You're keeping busy.
Get to rank 3. They're still weak as Pierce. Blight Killer plus 5 will become Blight Killer plus 8. Chilled Grasp. $214. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. I don't even use the orbs, but whatever. Warden straps. Warden insignia. Bunch of Grey Warden themes. Bunch of mementos. And a Matter Bunny.
Good to go. You need anything else, I'll be here.
Thanks, Holden. I'll see you around.
Right. What are we doing? Talk to the Physician's Apprentice, and there's a bunch of so the Wardens have come here, basically, which makes sense. Yeah, look, they're everywhere now. I say they're everywhere. Most of them died.
At least we had somewhere to run.
We shouldn't have run. We should have...
Done what? Died horribly? Did you want to die horribly, my love? Huh? Where was the... complete opposite way from where I'm looking. Right. I'm a genius. Hello, Warden.
Rook, I'm Greta. Good to have you here.
You look a bit worried.
We're not sure where some of our wardens are, Beckett and a few others. We're supposed to check in. We need to look out for each other more than ever. It's just... I know they took Weishaupt hard, and I hope they're okay.
Warden Alona, medic for the Order, or those of us here at least. I've got a lot of patience, but I'll help as I can. Better to have the supplies and not need them than find yourself hurt and without.
Yeah, but I don't have any money. Patient notes. Wound still infected but improving, applying fresh dressings and ink smears across the page. He woke while I wrote the above note and grabbed my wrist with a sense of urgency. He seemed to recognise that we haven't met, but was confused about whether I was a warden or if I'd been at Weishaupt. He was distressed by the idea I might have been injured and wanted to make sure I'd made it out all right, asking the question repeatedly. After reassuring him, the patient calmed and seemed to understand what was happening. However, he tensed and said, "The gods, they're calling it, and I don't want to hear it yet. Please, not yet, except from Physician Flynn's patient notes." Yeah, they're in your brain, dude, and there's nothing you could do about it. I'm hoping that's going to be a plot line for our friend Davrin. Let's search for the missing Grey Wardens first, because we're in Lavendale. There's a missive right here. Hastily written note. Evka and Antoine were talking about clearing blight out there. Not if we hit it first, I'll bring you in. Just keep it quiet. This is for us. Meet me later. Quick missives. Supplies stashed at the Blight Grove. Meet there. Oh, you idiots.
Hey, I'm Flynn, apprentice physician.
Everything all right?
I've been busy with patients, but I'm short on medical supplies. My mentor, Oscar, he should have some. He has a cabin outside the village. If you're out there, tell him you saw Flynn, and they could use his help.
Cool.
So Flynn must be local.
Which means they were here when the Blight surged through.
Vashadon.
Meeting plans. We failed at Weishaupt. We can wait for a chance to make that up, or we can take it. Just us. The Griffin Gate Guard will earn our place here.
Some wardens were meeting at the Grove, but they didn't want anyone to know.
God damn it. Trying to be a hero, son. I'm guessing this shit all opens up now. We used to be able to fight you and take your leather. Just saying. Dude. Why is that so hard? I've completely misread what I had to do there. It's fine though. Is this opened up? Oh, frig. What are you doing, buddy? Where are you going?
We're clear.
The tree. So beautiful.
Ran past
Can
him.
you hear it singing?
A map of the Hossberg wetlands with the redoubt and nearby village are encircled. Across the village are the words, "Hold here."
A map and plans.
From the missing warden.
He's gone. He was drawn to the tree.
Why?
If his calling was close, it might have looked beautiful to him.
We'll tell the wardens.
Go to the lost village. Where is the lost village? Somewhere we've never been. Well, first we're going to retrieve the physician's medical supplies. I'm happy now this is opening up a bit, kids.
Hey, Davrin. We gotta talk about Solas's magic memory thing.
What? Why?
Why didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
That cabin must be the physician's. Flynn's mentor. The light.
It's on the inside, too. We can still search it.
As I was saying, can we go back to talking about...
Right. Where were we again?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me you were a spirit?
Because I'm not.
I thought we were friends.
I'm not a spirit, Tosh.
Is that because people might think you're a demon? Because I'm from Ravane. We're okay with spirits.
But apparently not with listening. I am not a spirit.
Hey, you don't have to be ashamed of who you are.
Never said I was. But thank you, Tosh.
Look for medical supplies.
Blue buttons. Dried petals from a flower found throughout the Anderfels. Among the first to fade when the blight emerges, these blue buttons smell of warm honey and rainy spring mornings. Things the blight forgets. I still have more mementos. Potentially, I mean I did buy some. Lost sketchbook wings, a sketchbook page, artist unknown, featuring wings from various creatures that are drawn in great detail. A note at the bottom reads, "It must fly, how else did it vanish?" In Peace Vigilance, a statue of a Grey Warden warrior, lighter than expected, and the helmet lifts to reveal a hollow interior as if something was once concealed inside. And then Codex on the Grey Wardens. A dog named Ostagar. He was a scrawny thing, the last left in the litter. The man swore he was descended from the heroic Mabari of Ostagar, the fearless dogs who saw the fifth blight. But I couldn't have a dog. After that loss in the deep roads, what's left of my life was something I'd face alone. That night there was a fire. I hauled buckets with the rest of the villagers and we doused the flames. I found that scrawny puppy. I couldn't find the man anywhere. I tried to shoot the pup, but 2 days out from the village and he came tumbling into my camp. I called him Ostagar and said he could stay for now. I meant to find him a place to stay, a farm, a quiet village, maybe some noble's villa, but Ostagar never wanted to remain behind. For now turned into months and then a year, and then I couldn't imagine life without him. I thought we'd only be in Weishaupt a week. Then came the Darkspawn army, the archdemon, that god. Ostagar and I ran through the falling towers and clawed our way through the horde. Then, for the first time in 3 years, Ostagar wasn't at my side. I was alone. When the wall collapsed and smoke filled the room, I pictured Ostagar running. Maybe he'd gotten away. He could escape from Weishaupt and find that farm. I should have left him on in the first place. If I was alone, it would be okay if Ostagar was safe. I heard a Darkspawn snarl, then fall silent. I was dragged from the wreckage, though I wasn't sure I wanted to be, and Ostagar was there wagging his tail. Evka and Antoine told me there's trouble all over Thedas. They'd asked if I'd go to Ferelden and send reports. I'll show Ostagar the ruins he's named for. I don't know if he's related to those fifth blight Bombari, but to me he's the best of them. From Warden Norrie's journal. Davrin has a new sword that's not... Yeah, that's the one that I bought. I just bought it. I have a new orb. I don't use the orb. And a new belt. I don't use that.
There was a life here.
Yeah. Damn.
Note below, griddled cake recipe. Want to try with strawberries.
There's only death where the blight goes.
Is that eating her head? It is eating her head. Lovely. Physician's notebook. A sketch of a plant and a map with a few areas circled. The margin note reads, Broner's bloom. Few places left. Blight's moving fast. Time to leave and return. A risk, but anything for Marta. Must hold infection. Hold on, love.
A notebook. It describes a local plant. Broner's bloom. None here, but Oscar left to find more. For his wife. If he left before the cabin was blighted, we might still find him out there.
Okay, I gotta go up that tower. Can I go up that tower? I don't know if it's gonna... Ah, no, see there's a little crossing here. I'm waiting for a super boss. We've been up this tower, but we couldn't do anything when we were up here. Yeah, see, we already opened it.
Broner's bloom. This was in the physician's book. It's been picked over.
Physician got here before us. Let's keep looking.
Over there? Well, we'll go for that one. Oh yeah, I can't jump off there. It just despawns me and spawns me back up here. Take that, cactus. Yes, I know there's a thing there and we can't go through there yet.
Broner's bloom. Picked over like the last one.
Ugh, that doesn't help. We need the physician.
I wanted to go up. You're not going to let me, are you? Right. Off we go. We leave at daybreak. Hey, buddy.
Darkspawn.
Let's finish this.
There's a body.
Couldn't escape the Darkspawn.
His bag. Broner's bloom. This was the physician. Oscar.
We can get the supplies to Flynn. It can still help the village.
Good. Well, let's take the supplies back to Flynn. I have absolutely no interest in meeting Mythil in the crossroads, because it's just going to be a dragon
This place
fight.
was nice before the blight. Bet it was.
Evka and Antoine will fight to restore as much as they can. With blight this bad, hard to say how that goes. But the fight's not done yet.
Flynn, we have Broner's bloom.
That will really help. Thank you. Oscar, the physician, was he, or his wife, Marta?
I'm sorry. They're gone. You're from here, right? You were Oscar's apprentice.
I knew him and Marta my whole life. I was at the end of my training. I'll I'll make sure it's put to good use.
Dude's work will
With
live
these
on in
plans,
you.
I can help the village, the wardens, whoever needs it.
How are things in the village?
With the Blight Surge, how have things been in the village?
Bad. People are scared. Some are sick. We know Darkspawn are out there, and that's a death without mercy. But this is the Anderfels. If you aren't dead, then you're still alive.
Want to talk about Oscar?
It sounds like Oscar was a good friend.
You could talk to him about anything and he'd be interested. Plants, books, sword training, listening to me figure myself out, the non-binary stuff. He was all ears. When I said I wanted to help people, he said he'd train me, but that I'd find my own ways too. And I'd have to tell him all about it.
Well, if you aren't the third non-binary person I've met in this game today, you're doing good work.
You're doing good work here. I'm glad I could help.
It's not just me. The wardens have a medic. Between the two of us, we'll get by. I want to help. I almost lost the chance.
What do you mean?
When the blight surged through, I nearly died. Evka and Antoine found me, but I was blighted. Past healing. They let me take the warden joining ritual. It saved my life, and gave me warden abilities.
Does that mean you're a Grey Warden?
It should mean I have no choice. The joining ingredients are rare. If that first warden had found me... Evka and Antoine said I'm welcome, but they're happy to see me continue as I am.
What was the joining like?
The joining ritual gives wardens their abilities. What was it like? What's it like now?
I shouldn't go into the details. It wasn't fun, but I'm here. Even if I'm different now.
What Antoine and Evka did.
So, Antoine and Evka giving you a choice...
It's against the Order's rules. Or it was. I don't know if they broke the rules or maybe something will change. What they did? But Evka said to stop thanking them.
I'm sorry so much has happened.
You've been through... You're still going through a lot. I'm sorry.
It's been... Keeping busy helps. But thank you. You know, I can sense the blight in my warden patients. I can't reverse it, but I think it helps my treatments. I won't be killing Darkspawn, but I'll fight the blight my way. I'm still Lavendale's physician. Whatever else has changed, that hasn't.
So they made you put on the jacket. I respect what you're doing.
I think what you're doing here, helping the injured, it's great.
Thanks, Rook. Just try not to need my help personally. Between us, the medicines I mix taste awful.
No promises.
Though Blight took Flynn's mentor, the team recovered medical supplies for Lavendale. Flynn revealed the Blight nearly killed them as well, but Avka and Antoine found Flynn and let them take the Warden's joining ritual, saving their life. Flynn knows firsthand what the Blight can do and plans to use their new Blight sensing abilities to better help their patients. I should stop reading this shit until I've seen what's unlocked, because I always miss what's unlocked and who's leveled up.
You're breathing easier?
You've got patience worse than me. But if you had more questions about Warden stuff, I could wait.
I'd appreciate it.
Right. I wanted to fight a dragon, though. Journal. Is this not the Hosberg wetlands? It says meet Tash near the dragon's lair. Where's that? Oh, it's there now. Okay. Where am I meeting you? Friend, please. See, Flynn is a warden as far as I could tell. They didn't swear the oath, but they did the joining, which honestly is just a symptom of how
Trouble coming our way.
desperate the wardens are at this point. I intend to. That's what I'm here for. We are hunting dragons. Probably going to save it here. disabled. I know I'm disabled, but that's a bit rude. Oh, there's a dude chasing me. Go on. Leash, you fucker. No, don't go after them. I just got a flawless crystal because someone broke something. Let's wait for dawn. Exploring a dragon's cave yields some new information for Tash. I don't think we're actually going to get to fight a dragon. It's just Tash
what are you doing?
having a hissy fit
She's
in a
not in
cave.
her lair. I was ready. I could have fought her.
Tosh?
Doesn't matter. I can still look for clues. See if she'll turn into a monster like Kil'jaenain's archdemon did. I have to figure this out. I'm a dragon slayer.
Okay, but you're in pain, because you could kill a dragon.
Tosh, I know what happened at Weishaupt shook you.
Stop. Just stop. I need to kill the dragon.
Why? What do you need to prove?
Wait. Look at that.
Ropes.
Kunari ropes. The Antam. They're the ones who've been blighting the dragons for the gods.
That's a leap.
Those fucking ropes. They tie her down with these ropes so they can blight her. They turn her into something blighted and ugly and wrong. Something she was never supposed to be. Chakra Toebra. I've got to be ready to fight her. I'm a dragon slayer.
Tosh.
I'm a crappy Kunari. I'm not really Ravani. I'm no good as a daughter. I'm not even... I can't even be a woman, right?
But you could kill dragons.
I have to be a dragon slayer.
You can kill dragons. There's an option to just go, nope. Reaction to being trans or non-binary. I'm so sorry. I don't like how it's trans or non-binary, but yeah, I get it.
Tosh, I know what you're going through right now. Sometimes stuff gets...
There's three of us in the world.
All twisted up. You get angry because it's easier than facing what's really there. Because what's really there feels too big. You are not blighted, or ugly, or wrong. If you feel like you are, it's only because there's something you need to face.
My mother put these ropes on me. She tied me up. Why did she do that? Is it because I didn't fit as a woman? Is it why I don't fit as a woman?
Tosh,
You told me you didn't feel like a man or a woman. How you wanted to just be yourself.
Yep.
That's right.
And I like how it feels when I imagine myself that way. But...
It's called lived experience, my love. It's not pleasant.
I'm not supposed to breathe fire. Am I not supposed to feel like this? What does she want me to be?
Urge Tash to embrace Ravani culture. Urge Tash to embrace Kunari culture. Oh my days. I shouldn't urge Tash to do anything. This is got nothing to do with me. Oh, she's using the Qun to help.
The Qun has everyone wear the Darsam, right? Even your mother.
None of the other Kunari kids did.
Sure, but their parents left the Qun. Shathan didn't. She carried it with her all the way to Ravane.
Yeah.
I may not get Kunari culture, but I know those ropes aren't a punishment. They're to help you be who you are. Whoever you are. Even if it's a struggle to get there.
Chakra Toebra. I want to be... No. I am Kunari. And I'm not the daughter my mother wanted. That Tosh, she was never really me.
Who is the real Tosh?
I guess we'll find out.
She is... They are... not a woman. Or a man.
Cool.
The Shadow Dragons had some fancy terms, but using they and knowing that, it feels... good.
Sounds like a good start.
Thanks. Come on, let's get out of here.
I came to fight a dragon. It was not a dragon fight. Tash greatly approves. Well, it helps that she has a shadow dragon. They have a shadow dragon. Because now, by the way, we have to swap over to they as opposed to she. That's going to be awkward because I'm used to saying she for that character. Tash got 2 points. Oh my god, I have completely I have neglected Tash. Whoops. Flaming Roar. I'm going to lower the shockwave, but add burning. Right. I came in here expecting to fight a dragon, though. I'm going to be honest. Let's go to the Lost Village. I know it's only around the corner, but this is a bit that we couldn't access before as well. So that should be fun. I am going to bring the Warden. Detonates weakened, because they also detonate weakened. I've got to swap out now. Applies weakened. Ah, but then it's 2 elves, so it has to be Emmerich. It's always going to be Tash or Davrin, and then whoever. So this is new. Lost Village.
Darkspawn. Bring them down and we'll clear a path.
Well, I just got absolutely
understood
toasted right off the bat. That was painful. We all learnt a valuable lesson then. Ow. Don't do that, me. Treasure chest in there. Bunch of dead wardens. Nothing good. Can I not just tell Hassan? No. Can't just tell Hassan. Right. Came for a boss fight against a dragon, had a coming out adventure instead. Not what I wanted to do this morning. Why could I not hit you from here? That's the stupidest shit since... It's because it wants me to go to a specific place. Where do I have to stand to be able to hit that shit? Like, objectively it feels like I should just jump up here, right? You are telling me that's not hitting it? Because it looks to me like it's hitting it. By the way, I looked up how the warrior does this. You throw your shield. Or your sword if you're a two-hander. Right. Nearly. Just gotta pop this and see what pops it. It's right in front of you, Rook. Oh my god. I thought these things burst at it. Doesn't matter.
And another Fen'Harel altar.
Cool. +1 skill point. Apparently the darkest room in the entire game. Well, of die ball. Simple pattern around the die bowl is slightly uneven. There's a chip missing near the top. Words carved in the bottom read, "Love you forever, your bean." Old bean! Old fruity. Yes. Okay. That's everything round here, right? I kind of feel a bit swizzed that there's a non-binary, there's 3 non-binary people I've met in this goddamn piss hole. Hey, friend. Oh no, you're impaled.
Should be easier to travel through here. That will help the wardens.
Bones Beneath the Creek, verse 2. Anderfell folk song lyrics. She saw the strange light dancing, she thought she heard it speak. Come now, Ella, we are prancing from Bones Beneath the Creek. I prefer the lyrics being given like this to the... if you remember, there was a bard in Dragon Age Inquisition. Did not like the bard, because you had to stand around and wait for her to choose to sing a song. The Anderfells, Harding. The Anderfells has a gloomy reputation. Most villages are small and sit on empty roads in the hills, off narrow tracks through the forests, or tucked away in the wetlands. The Anderfells survived some of the worst blights in history, of course, but it's a strange and fascinating place beyond that. Evka and I are never bored, and only sometimes nearly eaten or cursed, or, well, you see what I mean. We'll be in the Anderfells a while yet, I think. If you find yourself here, be sure to find us. Antoine. On the reverse, a map of the Anderfells has been annotated in Evka and Antoine's handwriting to include solitary inns, deep road entrances, and remote villages such as Eichfell, Fen'Harel, and Lavendale. Now there is a dying Grey Warden looking at me while I loot everything, which I think is quite humorous.
Are you alright?
We wanted to prove we could stop the Darkspawn, that we deserve to be here.
You died.
There had to be a reason we survived when so many others at Weiss helped.
Nope.
I'm not as bad as I look. I can get myself back to Lavendale.
You look
Thank
terrible.
You. I just need a moment to say goodbye.
Davrin's bond increased and Emmerich's bond increased. And we can also sort of explore a bit further. I don't want to go down and, yeah, I see shit over there. Interesting to see how to get there. I don't want to go down and poke that dragon in the necropolis. I don't want... Oh, yep, that's a drowning point. Super drowning skills. Just, yep, suddenly no path there. Yeah, it's this way only. I don't want to poke any of the super bosses at the moment at all, because I don't think I'm ready. Pretty sure that was Emmerich getting slapped
the
there.
Killing blow on the archdemon at Weishaupt. I'm glad we didn't lose another good soul, Davrin.
In death, sacrifice. There's some irony.
It can be its own bravery to go with the living.
I suppose. At least I'd have been missed.
There's a trapped wisp there. Castle gates. Cemetery gates.
Emmerich?
Glad to assist.
I don't know what this wisp is. There's got to be a bone somewhere. Okay, cool. Anderfell's Azure. There's a reason the Grey Wardens wear blue. Although scattered, all Wardens call the Anderfell's home. They carry with them and dress in clothes dyed a unique Anderfell's blue. They do. Unless someone specifically requests... Someone's taking damage over there, by the way. Don't know what that's about. Unless someone specifically requests, I can't see myself doing an Origins Let's Play because I'm not a fan of it. And I never have been, and I've never claimed to be a fan of it, either. I don't think it aged well. I want to see who's... What are you doing? They're fighting... Are they fighting each other? Well, I'm nearly dead. Yeah. I got sundered then. How was that a thing? Can you stop with that? What is that? Okay, it's a Darkspawn emissary. This makes so much more sense. That makes so much more... I need to get away from these guys. We need to take out that thing. No problem.
Good to go again.
I'm getting my ass kicked. Right. Can you please...
Way to get it done.
Got a bit overwhelmed then.
Spectacular Rook.
Fucking hell. So, Darkspawn emissaries, I remember when they were a very rare thing. Bosses, no less, they used to be. Because they're the ones that were taught. And there were like 2 of them. Now these dudes just show up as and when they feel like it. More. Sunken ships.
A lost ship? Do you think the Blight dredged it up? What more might it pull to the surface?
Can I do anything with that ship? Because that's cool as shit. Also just randomly got poisoned by a chest. Thanks, Dragon Age. I don't think I can do anything with that ship though. Yeah, we were heading down to this fast travel point. Which I believe was over here. No. Over here. There it is. Blighted Shallows. There's a camp. And a truffle. Now, it doesn't look like I can get up here from here. In fact, it looks like this is another... potentially you come around another way. That's fine. What was my quests? Super bosses, super bosses, super bosses. 35 to 45. Yeah, so basically we need to be like level 50. We are level 35. So no. Not gonna happen. Sorry, Shay. This also looks like it's not going to open at this time. In fact, it kind of feels like I've reached the end of what I can do here. Potentially. Unless I'm stupid. Also, we haven't seen any cairns. I don't know if it's because we're in a different location, but we haven't seen any cairns. Normally there's cairns fucking everywhere in Dragon Age. It's fine. I'm not, like, offended. I do, however, think we can't go any further this way. So I think we need to look at journal, what we want to do. Either Docktown or... Let's do that. So let's go to the nearest thingy bob. Just go there quick. Put Balara in our party, and next time we'll travel. It's, Balara applies weaken, detonates sundered. Applies sundered Lucanis. Yeah? I don't know, man. We'll just go straight from the world map to the quest next time.